It's like a civil war going on with black people. And there's two sides. It's black people and there's niggers.
Ignition sequence start.
We back.
It's us.
We back. We're colored. We're mothered. And all that other good shit. So everybody out there who, for the ones who out there, all the Camilla voters out there. Hey, I swear. Hey, y'all online making a muck. And I'm laughing hard as fuck.
Hey, it's a bunch of celebrities who said they was gonna move out of the country. So yeah, if y'all need help moving, just reach out to me. I love helping people move.
Yeah, especially if we don't like your ass. Get the hell out, hey.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Hey.
Ed Winsler.
Hey, you been on social media lately seeing all these people crying that Cabela lost?
No, I didn't even want to get, I ain't even.
Bruh, this is the most funniest shit you ever seen before in your life.
People crying.
Man, people, not only they crying, bruh, they melting down. I mean, they going Super Saiyan sadness.
I say just wait for something bad to happen. Don't just be mad that somebody is selected for a spot. Wait for something.
But you know what? It's just crazy to me how people will go off the rails like that just because somebody lost a damn election. Hey, people lose elections every day, B.
Yeah, people die every day, B.
I'm sorry to say it, but it's true.
People get unalived every day, B. I should say that.
Man, I'll be looking at the hey, the comments are even worse.
Oh yeah,
man. Whoo, man. Y'all woke up in anger that morning. Wednesday morning, everybody was heated. But you know what's so crazy?
What?
You wanna talk about this early? About the text messages?
Go for it. Dive in.
All right, we know right now that down in Atlanta, I want to say in the Atlanta area, it's a lot of black people getting threats of saying going back to the plantation. You know, telling people.
What if those? You know what? Those messages could be coming from other black people.
They could.
Don't rule it out.
But you know, you kind of support my theory on that. You want to know where I think them text messages are really coming from?
Where?
You know how you register to vote and they got all your information. Somebody took down these people's information and they did that. That's what I think happened.
All y'all gotta do is get a class action lawsuit going, and they ain't trace back. They gonna find out when y'all get an investigation going. They gonna find out who they coming from. Unless somebody really good with the hacking and the IP address switching, they gonna find them.
And right now, the alphabet boys in the Justice Department is now involved. But it sounds to me they don't plan on doing anything. Like they never do for our kind. But at the same time, that's what I think is going on. Ever since Orange Man got in office, you know what I mean? It could be from either party doing that. It could be from the left side. You know what I mean? Just to put fear into people. Like, see, that's what happens when you elect Trump. You see what I'm talking about? It could be, you know.
Or it could just be some regular, okay, I ain't gonna say regular. It's somebody clearly at the tail end of it controlling all the strings for the puppet. But one thing I will say as far as, because when you first mentioned the text in election, I thought you was gonna say all the text stopped coming in. Because, you know, prior to the election, man, I'm getting like 5, 10 a day. Plus a few calls. Hey, who are you voting for? The Democrats really could use your, like,
they still texting you?
No, the election over.
But I will say this. I have got a text message from a politician out on the West Coast in California.
Okay.
That just texted me talking about, are you sick that Trump is in office? I said, hell no. How can I ever be sick about that? Not saying that I'm into politics like that, but what I'm saying is it doesn't affect me. I don't care.
Look at the mentality 8 short years could make. Do you remember 8 years ago when he first ran and the racism behind him? Oh, he's racist. He's this, he's that. And now people switching up. So it's growth. It's growth. I'm not mad at it. 8 years ago, y'all was different people. If you still the same you was 8 years ago, that's really sad.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he was ever racist. I think he played to that paradigm people thinking that he was in order to get where he is. Because before, how can you call a man racist, but he supported Jesse Jackson when he tried to run for president? He was by Michael Jackson's side when he caught that second case. Him and Mike Tyson are good friends. things like that.
But you also got to factor in he's friends with Oprah, and Oprah's friends with Epstein, and the rapper. What is it called? 6 degrees of separation.
Something like that.
Something like that is like me and you are just 6 people away from knowing Trump or Oprah or.
But here's my thing: how do we know Kamala Harris didn't know Epstein?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Everybody, okay, we all. It's common knowledge. We know that Trump knows Epstein. It was friends. But how do we know Kamala Harris didn't either?
Yeah, it's very true. She probably could have.
And for those out there who saying, yeah, he's a Trump supporter, yeah, you black, like, kill all that, because here's the thing. The media is very good at telling one side of the story and make one person the enemy. Because how you going to have an unfair bias toward one person while you not even know what the other person is doing?
That's very true.
That doesn't make any sense to me, you know? Because I got to be fair, because over here.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
I'm sorry,
And we bake beans.
and greens.
Yada da mean. For you Fresh Coast people, y'all know about that.
Hey, they looking at your ass like,
Fresh Coast people, y'all know yada da mean.
But you know what? I want to dive deeper into this particular conversation, because everybody's talking about who's racist, he's racist, everybody racist. But you know what people fail to realize?
What? If he's racist, Jesus is Christian. Continue. What? That made perfect sense.
No, what I'm getting at is, we so quick to call people racist, but at the same time, I'm seeing people from the left, from the left, saying the most craziest ass things, for wishing death on people, calling people this, calling people that, and this is from the left. Mm-hmm. So you claim that this one man who just won for presidency is racist, but at the same time, you're spewing the same type of hatred that you're trying to say against him. How does that make any sense? And see, this is the reason why Kamala lost, because the left is a cult. Whenever you don't agree with them, whenever you try to challenge them on their arguments or their points, they want to call you this.
I will say this. I said it a long time ago. The Democrats wanted the Republicans to win. I don't know why. I feel like it's a greater play at work. It's like a chess move. Sometimes you got to let your opponent feel like they're winning. So I felt like they had to have last year, because the Jabberwocky, if y'all know what I'm talking about, anybody who the Jabberwocky wouldn't have worked, hypothetically, have Trump stayed in office for the past 4 years. As soon as he got out, the Jabberwocky of 2020, y'all know what I'm talking about, took effect. So I think they might be rolling out something later down the line, but there's like, yo, for 2025, we don't really want we're going to make it look like we really want the office, but for these next 4 years, we really don't want it. That's my opinion.
Well, you got to look at how the nation moved at the time. Everybody, even though we said about voting, but look at that map. That map was overwhelmingly red going for Trump. So what I'm getting from this is everybody who say they anti-Trump this, anti-Trump that, are low-key voted for Trump. You know what I mean? All y'all out there who's on the Kamala Harris, yeah, we got to vote her in, this, that, and the other. Y'all know damn well when y'all got to the poll, y'all did not vote for her. And everybody want to point the finger at everybody else. They want to point the finger at black men, Hispanic men. Men are always the target when it comes to stuff like this. But you got to
because we're stronger and they know we could take it.
I mean, you could say it like that, but also men hold a greater responsibility as well.
Yeah.
But see, my thing is that if men hold a greater responsibility and Trump is so-called pro-male, why would men vote against themselves? That kind of don't make any sense. I'm not understanding what the logic in that. And for the
do women make good leaders?
Leaders of what?
Just in general. I'm gonna leave it general. Do women make good leaders?
That depends on what. I think women can make great. What's the word I'm looking for? Women can make great
matriarchs. Well, clearly
add-ons. You know what I mean? Like, she can see things that you can't see sometimes. She can get in the doors that sometimes you and me can't get into. You know what I mean? Because sometimes during war or anything like that, the woman is known to calm down the enemy, like, from her attraction.
Oh, you talking about what's that
like
word?
A honeypot.
You could call it a honeypot. Over there in Asia, the female assassins, they had a word. Like, you try to seduce a man just to get close to him and bed him and unalive him. I can't think of the name of the word.
But what I'm saying is pressure is made for shoulders.
Geisha? It might be geisha. I don't feel like it's geisha.
Well, you know, they can run a play.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes to that real pressure, it's made for shoulders, not for hips.
Yeah.
But that's not saying that women don't hold a great power, because women sure can.
Let me ask you this. People in politics, they got time and money for long plays. Like, oh, I know, we already thinking, We got y'all living day to day, week to week with the checks and the monetary system. We get to sit back 5, 10, even a century and decide what we're going to do. So the point I'm getting at is, do you feel the last 3 or 4 years with all the feminist and movies where the women was the hero or the main character, do you think that was leading up to this election?
Yes, all of that had a point to play in this.
In the election, okay.
Man,
so now that he in, it's going to go back to the men be the heroes.
I don't even think it's going to be that.
Okay.
What I think it's going to be is that men's voice had been so muted, you know what I mean? So muted that it came out until this result. And really, the thing that really triggered all this, I think, was 2020, when everybody got a chance to sit at home and think about things, and think about what's really going on. Men needed to wake up. You know what I mean?
Think about their spouses. Man, I'm still mad about 2020 that the domestic violence rates went up. That is sad. I'm sorry. I just want to.
But you know what? Let me add to what you just said with that. Like with women, they talking about you're voting against women's rights. Women are going to lose their rights. How? He didn't say anything about women's rights being lost. And when it comes to the procedure, y'all know what I'm talking about. I wish I had my button. He didn't say he was getting rid of that. He said he's going to let the states decide on that. That has nothing to do with that. But it's just the fact that you think that plays a major part into the overall of the election. It doesn't, because that only affects a certain few. But let's say it did. What the hell does that have to do with me or you? You're a man. We can't tell a woman what to do with her body. So what does that have to do with me or you?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. While something like the economy has something to do with us all.
It's like private property. This is I get to say what happens on this property. This is mine. It ain't no.
Hey, y'all see? Hey, you see it?
Read the sign.
That's all we got to say.
Private property. You can't come around doing nothing. But hey, can I read the law for today? Actually, I got two, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Can I touch on this real quick?
Go ahead.
I want to go back to the text message situation for a minute.
Go ahead.
Now they're talking about. Now this is something I had to really think about real quick. They say you're going back into slavery with these texts. I'm gonna say it like this, clear as cut as I can. I want y'all to hear me, motherfucker. You're already in slavery. It's called a job.
Booyah, shaka, laka, shaka, laka. Wait, is this button? It's called a job. Employment. It's called a job. Get money. Go to work.
You talking about you're already in slavery, dumbass. You just don't have any change. You just got a necktie. It's called a job.
Slavery is mental. Get an application and a pencil.
There you go. Hey, I like that. Hey, let's play that one more time. Hey.
Slavery is mental. Get an application and a pencil on the instrumental. It could all be so simple. I like girls with dimples.
You don't direct nothing in here.
Don't direct. Oh, go ahead. I thought you had bars.
Hold on one more time. Hold on.
You don't direct nothing in here.
We gon' sear. We gon' cheer. What's my beer? Sincere. Adrian, a.k.a. D.
A.k.a. Can I get it off? Can I get the law off?
Go ahead. Go for it.
I just got one for y'all today. One for y'all. Actually, I really got two, but the other one I'll just save for another day.
What you got to tell me?
This one is, I'll just read the law, then I'll cite what it's from. Mm-hmm. It says, before sending a person to jail for contempt or imposing a fine, judges are required to provide due process of law, including strict adherence to the procedural requirements contained in the Code of Civil Procedures. Ignorance of these procedures is not a mitigating but an aggravating factor. That would be Ryan versus Commissions of... It's like I got spit in my mouth. That would be Ryan versus Commission of Judicial Performance, 1988, 45 Cal.
Now, you want to go into depth of what that really means?
Pretty much, they sending you to jail, but they didn't follow proper procedures. I can't really go too much into a case I'm dealing with, but say if you send in something like a... just any notice or memo they were supposed to reply to prior to the case starting, if they go straight into the case without sending you anything back, y'all going against procedure. And they can't hit you with no warrant or throw you in jail. Oh, you're in jail for this or that. They can't do that. Y'all didn't follow procedure.
Facts.
Like you remember, it was popular a few months ago. The dude, he was driving his car and he was on a Zoom cam for not having a license or something. He wasn't supposed to be driving his car, but he was driving his car. It was actually took place here in Detroit. But it was allegedly it was a clerical error. So he was supposed to be driving his car, but they just I'm explaining.
I can't remember right now.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm explaining it wrong. Next topic.
No, I can't remember it wrong. I can't remember it right now. But since we're on the subject of the law, I just want to let y'all know out there. I think I said this last podcast. Make sure y'all get a Black's Law Dictionary, because that really breaks down of all the laws that they don't tell you and they don't teach you. Because you're playing a game that you don't know the rules to, and you lose every day. Hey, you really got to realize on the real truth out there, that how they really screwing you over. But you can actually win. You can win. You could definitely win out here. It's just you not using the right laws or the right paperwork. Now going back to Donnie number 47, Donnie T, Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. People want to say he don't pay taxes. Well, here's my question to you: is he really supposed to? Just because he did some things that are on the books. I'm not going to give you the whole game. You're going to have to figure it out for yourself. He did some things that were on the books that are perfectly legal that he may not have to. And anybody who has a problem against that, he's not supposed to do that. Says who? Why don't you try doing it? What's wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with what he did. I mean, he found a way to win. And he did it.
All we got to do is read up on stuff, get our knowledge up, and then we could probably be doing what he's doing on the same level or even better and bigger levels.
But you know why people refuse to do it? I told you before why.
Why?
Why is because, for one, people don't believe it. People don't know. Or people know it, but they don't trust it.
That's true. Sometimes you got to follow your gut. Sometimes if your gut ain't never led you in a good direction, go completely against your gut. You got to find what navigates you to do good or bad in life. Internally, you got to find what it is. And my gut sometimes leads me in a good direction.
And sometimes your gut leads you to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Mud
butt object.
And that was
You should. There you go. You fucking should.
But no, hey, I do got one more. You mind if I get one more off? This is one more. This is one I use a lot. I don't really speak on it, but I use it a lot. This is called full faith and credit. Pretty much full faith and credit. I'll just read it off. Mm-hmm. The full faith and credit clause of the Constitution ensures that states recognize the laws and documents and court proceedings of the other states.
You want to go in depth about that?
That pretty much means, for an example, it's terrible. This is all I can think of is because it's general and y'all understand. The stand your ground law in Florida. Mm-hmm. Just because it's popular, I'm using that. Technically, that law applies here as well if you use full faith and credit. From my current understanding, I could be wrong, but there are certain laws that Kentucky has, Texas has, every other state has. We can use those laws here to help us win our cases. That's what full faith and credit is, to my current understanding, y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm still, that learning curve of the law is, I believe I'm getting better at mastering it.
Also, while we're on that topic, I just want to let y'all know, money does have law. You got the law of money. You got other laws, too, that you're not hip to. You got the law of air. You got the law of maritime, the water, and you got law of the land.
And give me that last law. Not the last law. Give me a law you're forgetting. He ain't gonna get it. Start with a G. It's a 3-letter word. Start with a G.
The only word with like that.
You got God's law.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't speak about that.
The law of Scripture. The law of Scripture. How can I forget that?
So what you saying?
He forgot it. That's what he's saying. No.
Slips my mind.
Yeah. No. You got several types of laws, and just find out which one you fall under. The Moorish, there's something called Moorish law. There's several laws. Ancient laws. This laws that's in the books, been in the books for over 200-300 years.
But take what we saying.
Before the Great Reset.
But take what we saying with a grain of salt. Go out and do the research for yourself, because we're not gonna make you do it.
Yeah.
That's all up on you. But since we're talking about commerce, e-commerce, and all that, what do you think about the interest rates going down 25 points since the election?
And my stocks have gone up since the election.
And 401k. My 401k has went up too.
I'm still happy they is allowing you to make bets on who you thought was going to win. Because I already knew And I just needed a few dollars. I still didn't get my money though. They were supposed to give me my money 2-3 days ago. I'm like, when does it come in?
Bitch, do you see us?
That's what you gotta tell them.
Man, that's what I gotta tell them, bro. My money, like, I'm about to log in. You know, I'm gonna do it later, but like, where's my money?
I think because they gotta pay out so many people.
Possibly.
You know, because a lot of people.
They probably thought it was gonna go another way.
But they were wrong. But
Show me the money, Jerry Maguire.
But you know, not only that, but I told you today, I was in Target today, and I never seen it. I don't know if maybe because people doing their Christmas shopping early, but it sure didn't look like it because I haven't seen so many damn people in the Target since Black Friday. Coincidental?
Or maybe just good timing. Maybe it's that time of day.
Well, today is a Saturday, maybe so. I don't know.
Why do people like Target so much? I stopped messing with Target around the time they wanted them bathrooms, the weird people can go into.
You know what? I don't think they do that anymore.
They don't? Okay, yeah.
They got the family bathroom where I think you can take your baby in there if you want to change their diaper.
But y'all, oh man, you just made me think of something. Never mind.
What's that?
Yes, this guy I saw recently. It's a rapper, up and coming rapper. He kind of had a attempted unaliving on somebody. He was on live, posted his phone up, and he pretty much choked out the guy.
I seen that. I saw that.
I saw that. But then I had to find no guy would just put their phone up and then do it.
But you heard the story behind it.
I had to find out what was going on behind that, and I found out what was going on behind it. If that is true,
allegedly
justified.
Allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. If allegedly, possibly, if it's true, it's justified. You don't mess with nobody's family.
Man.
Especially a man's or a woman's kids. A real man and a real woman, you don't mess with their family.
And you know what? They say allegedly the guy that he choked out was a higher up in that particular.
It don't matter. He was the one that was going.
No, what I'm saying is they say he was a higher up, and I guess he thought himself as being an untouchable.
Man,
allegedly.
No. Y'all, it's people who feel like they untouchable because of the law. If this is the law right here, separate me and you, watch this. That law, man, somebody who really don't care about the law, they gonna reach out and you gonna get touched. Unlike what y'all was attempting to do to them kids.
Hey, like.
You can laugh.
But it's not funny.
Yeah.
Because, he had some pure hatred when he put him in that chokehold.
Oh, he wanted him to be up out of there. He survived. Now, again, if that guy is truly innocent, I feel for you and I will speedy recovery. But if you did what was alleged, man, the father didn't do enough, bruh. Man. No, I'm gonna shut up.
I think, because a lot of people feel that way. Dog, when you see his eyes and his demeanor.
And he was saying, let me shut up.
Well, see, we don't understand. A lot of us don't understand his point of view because a lot of us, like myself and you, we don't have kids.
But man, kids are
not. I understand the point of view. But what I'm saying is, it's like when you saw that look on his face, he looked like he didn't give a no type of fuck.
When you're justified and when you sane and when you sat and pondered, you could do some stuff not even out of anger.
And dog waited for him. He was right there in the lobby. I guess it looked like a lobby waiting on his ass.
And just imagine what he thinking while he's meeting up with the father. Like, yeah, you don't know what I just did to your daughter. In his head, he grinning. But the man, bruh, there be people right next to you. Man, you don't, no.
That's the definition of standing on business.
Bruh.
Or choking on business, however you want to say it.
That's why we need our villages, bruh. We need to run our village. We don't need to be policed. We can just, the village meet up. We gonna hear your side, and the village gonna determine. That's why I like seeing them videos from like third world countries where they just got like a thief chained up to a pole or something. People just walking up whacking them. Like they're not gonna kill them, but the whole village is gonna let them know.
They're gonna make a lesson out of you.
Yeah, this ain't cool, bro. The whole village is just gonna walk up, whack, or whatever they do to you, to let you know, bro, that's wrong. Because they don't. The first thing isn't, we caught you stealing, cut your hand off, or you did something to a girl. Now, if you did something to a child, then yeah, they might just go the distance in that first lashing or whatever. They gonna go the distance with you. But if it's something like small, we caught you stealing, they ain't gonna cut your hand off. They gonna let you know, bro, that ain't cool. Everybody gonna get hits on you. Most of the time, the collective knows how to punish somebody. That's what I'm pretty much trying to say.
Well, here's and that's one of the reasons why I think those countries over the neighborhoods overseas, they live so long because they still have value. They have a value in the community.
I mean, and we have it here. It's so much interference from laws that don't abide to law-abiding citizens, and police interference. You got nosy neighbors. You got what quote unquote Uncle Tom's, which was really the hero in the story. You got so much interference from the one true village person to another village person. Like if it was just us two in a community, we would know.
And I got to play it.
I view you as a handkerchief head Negro.
Not to interrupt.
But Harriet Tubman also had a handkerchief head. I'm just joking.
No, I'm just saying, no, that's some real shit right there because, you know who tore down the village? You can say the system, but we tore down the village. We allowed them to come in and tell them how we should conduct our village.
Pomegranate juice, good as heck. Shout out. I had to do it. Shout out to your coconut juice.
Oh yeah,
coconut water.
I wonder where I got this from. I'm down here drinking the coconut water, man.
Shout out.
Hey, this coconut water actually fire though.
Shout out to H302. Shout out to you.
Hey, pick up you some coconut water whenever you get a chance because this is actually pretty damn good.
A lot of people, you don't gotta bless your food for you Bible readers, but sometimes just thank your food. Thank what you intake.
Well, that's really
Shout out to you, pomegranate juice. I'm proud of you, and you're gonna provide me with a lot of sustenance, nourishment, and hydration.
Well, you know, with me, I thank the Most High for my food every damn time I get it because Lord knows I could be eating out the dumpster, but I'm thankful for His grace that I don't have to. You know, because you know, let me touch on this subject real quick. Just because we so-called got a new president, don't think it's over. Hard times ain't never over, or they're not right now, because you know I do see people out there on their last limb. And it's not a pleasant sight to look at.
Who do you think should perform at his inauguration?
As far as musically?
Yeah. Give me three people. Any genre.
I think he should have...
Beyonce?
No.
What if he have somebody...
What if he had Kodak Black? Because he did give him a pardon. Kodak Black, Lil Wayne.
But he was just tweaking on...
and for sure, Kanye West.
Now, what if he had three artists that was just campaigning for Harrison? That would be a smart move because that'll let you know these guys are just bought. Cardi B was just for Kamala, and now here you is at my inauguration. Quavo was just for Kamala. Here you are. That would be a smart play.
But you know, like you said, I don't think these people were for Kamala. I think they got paid off.
Yeah, they got paid off. I mean, that's what you make an appearance. You're getting paid.
But back to your main question, you know who I think should actually be the host?
Who?
I think it should be the one that Kanye West went with. She was campaigning for him. Either it should be damn, what's her name?
Kanye West. A female that rap with Kanye?
No. She didn't rap with Kanye. It should either be Candace Owens doing the hosting, or it should be.
I'm talking about the singing and the music.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, Candace Owens.
Candace Owens, you know she got the short haircut. Can't think of her damn name.
All I can think of is she don't got short hair. Candace Owens and
She got the blonde hair, fat ass booty. Y'all know.
Oh, Amber Rose.
Amber Rose, yeah.
I think he talking about a political figure.
No, nobody. You said who should perform, but I think them.
What does she do? She just looked pretty, and she's standing.
The reason why I brought it up because she was campaigning hard for Trump.
But still, what does she do? She's just gonna introduce him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's what a host do. Or like I said,
okay.
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens for the monologue probably at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Then she hand the mic to
maybe
what's the girl we just said with the
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose to introduce him. Okay, he come out say something, but you still need a song and dance.
Well, you got Kodak Black, gave him a pardon. And you got Kanye West. Let's not forget Kanye West.
I can see those two.
And maybe Lil Wayne.
Man, Kodak is like.
What about Lil Wayne?
You know what, Lil Wayne, the reason why, because he's not going to be in the Super Bowl. Okay. So far.
Well, Lil Wayne, you know, he gave Lil Wayne a pardon, didn't he?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I think he did something for Lil Wayne. I can't remember.
He might have. What if Big Meat show up?
Hey, that could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, I know who for sure going to be there.
Who?
Kwame Kilpatrick. Because he was at the...
oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kwame Kilpatrick.
Yeah, Kwame, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't even factor him in.
Yeah, Kwame, he gave him a presidential pardon as well.
Dang, shout out.
Hey, that's gonna be a real nigga inauguration. Yeah. And if that happens, that's gonna be all the hood dudes. They gonna be in there like this.
We trumping on the trumpets and trumping.
Hey, just imagine that.
Yeah, that'll be.
Or he can have it. It'd be cold because you know since he got arrested down in Atlanta, he have all the Atlanta rappers down there. You feel me?
T.I.
Who else? Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Even though I don't think he gonna do it. Big Boy.
Killer Mike. Damn, let me think.
I don't think he gonna do it.
Killer Mike would do it, but he gonna have to speak. He can't just be there.
Yeah.
You can't create a narrative around him.
2 Chainz.
I can see 2 Chainz showing up.
Because, when he was riding through Fulton County, everybody was out there.
2 Chainz will show up if Lil Wayne show up. If Lil Wayne don't show up, it's kind of one of them things.
But it's just that when he was riding through Fulton County, when he had that big-ass police escort, everybody was out there cheering him on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or he can have, what's his name, Young Thug.
Yeah, damn, he just got out too.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Just imagine that, having Young Thug at the inauguration.
Damn, yeah, I can see
That'd
that.
be.
I can see that.
Hey, that'd
Damn, I ain't even factored that in.
I'm just think about that for a minute. Do you think Young Thug, do you think that's a possibility?
Now, comedic relief, who do you think he should have? If he has one. You
man.
think
You know who I
Charleston
think?
White, don't say.
Yeah, Charleston
I knew
White,
you was
yeah,
gonna say
but he's smart though. I don't think he'll be.
He is, but I don't like your character, Charleston White. Yo, the character you portray when the cameras is on, I personally don't like it. You do kick a lot of game for people who can get past that initial character that I'm highly opposed to. But you do you drop gems in the midst of.
Now why not Charleston? Now why not Charleston White? I mean, I think him and
just not a fan of that guy.
him and Candace Owens would do it.
I thought you was
Man,
gonna say Cat Williams.
well, Cat Williams too, yeah.
No, yeah, Cat Williams definitely. Candace Owens, you're an interesting person too. I probably got to meet you to see if I really like you or not as a person.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know who I think would be a funny ass comedian to be there,
Who?
and you're not even gonna think of it. I think Bill Burr should be there.
I can see that.
Bill Burr should be there, and Corey Holcomb. Yeah, come on, hey Corey Holcomb.
You my dog, and
Hey,
I said I was gonna wear one of your chains on one of these shows. I got it upstairs.
I'm thinking of comedians who just don't care. These are comedians who just don't care. They
don't care.
That's what I'm saying. You need comedians who are just blunt, straight to the point.
Okay, if you're gonna say that, then yes, I do agree. Corey Holcomb. I don't know if he could pull off political jokes. I do believe you can, but he can pull off jokes in around subjects he's super well informed and knows a lot about. So you probably can pull it off. I don't mean to belittle your capabilities. I just
don't underestimate the man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Don't underestimate the man, because politics is not that.
Shout out to you, Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb, hey. At 5150 Nation. I know we did it before, but shout out to him. But who you think? What about comedians? Who you think?
Oh, wait, man. You can't reverse the question.
Come on, man. You can't just ask the question without answering.
Oh, dang. Comedians? You know what? Ooh, Deion Cole.
Okay.
Deion Cole all day.
All right. Why Deion Cole?
He just savvy and sly, and he know how to, and of course Cat Williams too, definitely. But Deion Cole, he just know how to crack a joke and then do that face like where you look right to left. Like, did anybody really get what I was saying? That the real message is blatant, is out there. Like that little shifty look thing he do with his eyes.
Little sneaky look.
So Deion Cole, Cat Williams, because he'll just outright just say something. And who else? What, 3? Just 2 is good?
Go for one more.
One more.
If you could.
Let me see. One more comedian. You know what? Nah, I would say D.L. Hughley, but I'm not. But honorable mention.
I thought you was gonna say DC Young Fly.
No. I don't know. I feel like it got to be people, from my perspective, who are kind of politically informed. Nobody else is coming to mind. I wish Patrice O'Neal was still alive. I would have said him. Mm-hmm. Dang, who else? One more comedian. I can't come back to me later on that. I don't even want to have dead air.
But yeah, I mean, since we got that down pat, as far
what about
as
your boy Brother Rizza Islam? You think he'll show up?
I think he would show up.
I feel like he one of the people, he can't just be there. He has to, like, bro, I can't have me here without a mic. I gotta get my narrative. I gotta say what I gotta say.
You know, I think a person that wouldn't possibly consider being there.
Who?
Ice Cube.
I can see him there.
Ice Cube possibly.
Yeah, I definitely.
Would he do it? I don't think so, but possibly.
Depending on his schedule, but I could see him there. But again, he one of them people, let me get a few words off. I can't just be here. If I don't say what I got to say, I can't. Because when somebody's just there in the background with pictures with people, that's the narrative. Oh, look, you're friends with this person. Hey, let me say what I got to say, though.
Well, you know, since let's go back to, people getting arrested for a minute. Allegedly, and I'm using capital allegedly in this.
Capital allegedly.
It's been alleged. We found out today that Oprah's house being raided.
I heard about it, but I don't know enough about it.
Me neither.
But please don't find no baby oil. What you think they gonna find in her house though?
Ain't no telling. And really, like I said, we know as far as right now, we don't know.
I feel like she got one of them old houses. You ever go into somebody's grandma's house and it's just like plastic on the furniture and it's just like grandfather clocks and just it's a time capsule.
You remember when Chris Tucker made that joke? He's talking about don't nobody be in Oprah house. He's talking about how she had a party outside and she wouldn't let nobody go in the house. Everybody looking around like, you been in the house? Like, nah. You been in the house? Nah. The only person allowed to go in the house is either Gayle King or Maya Angelou. So he tried to be slick and follow Maya Angelou in the house. He said, Miss Angelou, I got to go in the bathroom. Can I come in the house, please? She was like, hell no, son. Said,
yeah, you think Oprah got pictures just of herself hanging around everywhere?
Maybe.
I don't know. Oprah, if I had to guess 10 items in your house, I'd probably get it wrong. Because I don't know. Yeah, you're an interesting person. You still are a mystery, at least to me.
I mean,
like if I just had to sit back and think about your hobbies and your interests and what you do when like nobody look around, I would probably get it 100% wrong. I can't even see you liking to play spades. Come over for a spades night. And you might be that type of person. I don't know. I can't guess you at all.
One thing I can say about her, she like giving away cars.
Oh, yeah.
You get a car. You get a car.
Man, she one of the people, just guess 10 things. Man, I would get her. I just can't figure you out.
Maybe.
I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, Oprah, Oprah one of them people where, if you get to know her.
No, she's probably cool as hell.
No, she's probably cool as hell, but one of them clingy individuals. Just clingy.
I can't see her as clingy. You might be, though. Like, Oprah, I'm telling you, you are a blank slate to me. I could stare at you for 3 days straight and not be able to, I couldn't figure you out. You one of them people I pretty much can't profile. That's what I'm trying to say. I'd be like, man, I don't know what she be up to.
I mean, whatever person that won't allow anybody to go in the house, family included, they ought to tell you a lot about a person's personality. Very private.
What if she got
very, very private?
I'm trying to not say these jokes.
Hey, she's so private. Stedman got his own house on the property.
Man.
So I'm just saying.
With a tunnel for the. Stop.
What?
Stop. Trying to do better.
You need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
That's not to you. That's to all the people out there who thinking that. No.
A story that I've been hearing that's been going around is them North Korean soldiers got a little addiction.
You should.
There you go. Yeah, you should have that addiction. Yeah, but I perceive you North Korean soldiers have been deprived all your lives of what the rest of the world gets. We get to look at anything we want on the internet. Y'all get completely restricted internet. Y'all probably don't even get to watch SpongeBob.
Do you think, not to cut you off, do you think it's kind of unhealthy to keep people away from that type of material, or healthy?
It's brainwash. Everything is a form of brainwashing. I'll say that. What if the alphabet really got 30 letters, but they never gave us the last 4? That's brainwashing. But
what I'm saying is, like, if this is true allegedly about the South Korean soldiers or North Korean soldiers, do you think they're going crazy like this because over here it's really nothing for anybody young to be exposed to that?
But it's the church kid syndrome. Church kids, they parents, you can't do this, you can't do that. Once don't they be the freakiest people?
Well,
little church, the church girls when they grow up.
Sheltered, yeah, the more sheltered. Yeah.
So it's the same thing for them. It's the same reaction. I couldn't have this. Now that I get this, I'm going crazy. But give them a year or give them 5 years max. They're gonna learn their balance. Right now, they just splurging.
But that's go back to what I was just saying just a second ago, because they wasn't exposed to it at an early enough age.
So yeah, now
I'm not saying full on exposed to it, but just exposed a little at a time.
No, I mean they got to overload their senses to get them nullified, if that makes sense.
But see, this is why, to a degree, I don't blame parents for taking their little children to Hooters, because at least they're exposing themselves on the sexuality of the opposite sex.
Some people ain't even looking at some dudes not even breast man. I'm not a breast man.
But you're around, you know what I mean? Because if you don't get exposed to it at a certain type of age, and when you do, what's gonna happen? Just like the North Korean soldiers.
Yeah.
And then there are some things you don't need no exposure to at all, like crack. Just saying, because you know what that leads to.
You smoke crack, don't you, boy?
Hey.
Anybody know what movie that's from? You smoke crack, don't you, boy?
Hey, we need that in the sound bank for real.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, we need that in the sound bank.
Smoke crack, don't you, boy?
Hey, just
Do it expeditiously.
How dare you?
for real, man.
Damn, we really do need that one. I don't know why I didn't think to grab that.
They get the Joe Clark up in here. It
Anybody
kills
know
your
what
brain
movie that's
cells,
from?
son.
Before I post it, do y'all know what movie that's from? You smoke crack, don't you, boy?
It kills your brain cells, son. It kills your brain cells.
I give you a clue. The dude he's talking to
Man,
name
they
was
don't
Sims.
need no clue. They know exactly where that come from.
Somebody ain't gonna get it.
Man, they don't get that.
There's several people I know in life, the way they grew up, their parents wanted to let them watch movies everybody got to watch. Like Don't Be a Menace, a bunch of other movies. So now that they're adults, if you make a movie reference, they don't get it.
Man, I know somebody right now that need their black card overly revoked.
Are they black?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Di.
I had to ask.
No,
They giving out cards to everybody.
it's so bad that when they was in a group full of white people, they said they never seen a certain movie. Even the white people turn around like, "You never seen that?"
You never seen it?
That's bad.
They never seen even PT. They never even seen Space Jam.
Oh, that's bad.
Why?
Hey,
I remember my grandma wouldn't let me watch All Dogs Go to Heaven
why not?
because she found it blasphemy. She just didn't agree with it. I'm like, I'm a kid and I know it's entertainment. I just want to watch a movie. Your house boring. Let me watch this movie. No, that's the bad message. I'm here to be entertained.
Listen here.
Your kid's not that dumb. We.
She took you to Bible study right after, didn't
Man,
she?
I hate, man, trying to lecture something. I just want to watch a movie, man. I remember this movie, it came on Nickelodeon or Disney or one of them channels years ago. It was a family. The father died. Once the father died, he came back as the dog. Then the dog died, came back as a cat.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that movie.
She would not let me watch that movie.
I forgot the name of that.
I can't remember, but she was like, no, I don't agree with this. No, it's heaven or hell. And I'm like, come on, man.
That wasn't Homeward Bound, was it?
I think that was about a dog trying to get back home. I could be wrong, though.
I know that it's called Fluke. The name of the movie is called I think it's called Fluke.
But I remember that movie. I remember that. I ain't gonna say where we were. I remember watching it. She cut it off when it was getting good to me at that age. And I'm like, man, can I just be entertained? I know it ain't.
Yep, here it is. Fluke. This is the movie right here.
Okay. Yep, and he kept trying to be around. Yep.
Yeah, that's 95. Man, you took it back with that one. It's called Fluke.
No, you can't watch this. And I think I watched it either 95 or 97 at the latest.
Man, so she was Bible thumping like
Man, bro, man.
We all got that.
I can't go into details about.
Hey, shout out to Grady. Shout out to Grady.
Broke as a joke.
Oh, that wasn't the wrong button.
Well, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm broke as a joke.
I'm pressing the wrong damn button, but hey, shout out to Granny.
You said shout out to Granny. I'm broke as a joke.
I pressed the wrong button. Forgive me. But you know what? I had to be honest with you, I was exposed to a lot as a kid. They got me. Well, I was scared a lot because I seen a little bit some stuff that I shouldn't have saw at that age.
Yeah.
But you know what? At that age, I'm glad I did because now I get a reality check on what life is really like. This is why I tell y'all all the time. Sometimes, not all the time, expose your children, depending on what age, expose your children to certain type of things. Because if they don't learn it from you, they're going to learn it from somewhere else. And it may not be the healthiest way they're going to learn it.
Yeah, especially with the other kids in their school growing up vastly quicker than them. Because the other kids go to their school, they probably, they just experience different things.
Man, what? Especially if you got like older siblings.
Older siblings are, again, your household may be a structured household. Them kids they going to school with maybe don't got structure. Maybe, and then they going to bring what they know to school. I remember I was a kid. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. I was in 5th grade. We walked into the classroom after recess, and another kid was like, it smelled like pussy in here. And then as I grew up years later and had my own sexual experiences, I remembered that smell. I was like, oh, that was pussy. So some teachers must have been doing something in that room. I remember that. I remember the dude's name. His name was KT. I'll give you the initials. KT, 5th grade.
So it was probably the teacher smell like that.
No, because I remember as soon as he said that, it was a substitute teacher. It was a black dude, and it was the female teacher. And I looked at them both. Again, then I had to grow up, mature. But when I had flashbacks on it, I was like, yeah, they did do something while we was all out at recess. They got it popping. They got it popping. But, that's what I'm saying.
Hey.
If I would have just walked in and smelled that smell, I would have thought nothing of it. Like,
I've been dying to press this button.
Well, I'm saying, like, if I would have walked in that room and just smelled it, like, what is that? And then I would have just went about my life. I wouldn't have thought none of it. But as soon as we walked in, that smelled like
What's that?
a kid, 5th grade. He said, man, it smelled like
You know what that remind me of?
What?
Remember of Boys in the Hood? She said, I don't know, the grandma must smell the sex in the air.
It's a thing. It's a smell.
It's a smell. Sex do have a smell.
But it's weird. You know, I truly do remember that smell, and I ain't gonna describe it.
You remember?
Try to hold back.
You remember on How to Be a Player? And Bernie Mac walking in the house said, it smell like Badussy.
Badussy, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it smells, Badussy.
Some people don't got smells down there. Some people got smells. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, did they look guilty when he said that?
I can't remember. Well, yeah,
they was doing something. Yeah, no doubt about it. They was in that. They was in. He had her bent over on one of the desks.
Speaking of, I can't even say it. Damn.
That'd be best stuff they was doing on your desk. Like why?
Yeah, I don't know where they was doing it.
Why
but
I got
they
cheek marks on my desk?
Yeah.
Hey, you had some booty cheek marks on your desk. Like what the hell is that?
Yeah. You know, everybody was getting A's for them too, because he was a substitute. I don't remember.
Well, was he a teacher's assistant?
He was a teacher's assistant,
TA.
and she was the substitute. No, and she was because our real teacher was gone for like 2 or 3 weeks, so they both just met up for them too. And
Were they like young?
No. Back then, I'm in 5th grade. They both had to be probably 50. Well, he was 50. She was probably like 35 at the youngest.
Oh yeah, he was.
But you know them old men with that old soul, that old school. It worked even on the young women nowadays. You got like a guy who with a real old school style. You can just pull him. It worked. I don't know how to describe the style, but
technically, what you said, she wasn't necessarily that young either.
No. She was. Yeah, she clearly. Back then, she probably had kids who was 15.
But he had the game to get her.
He had to. Yeah.
And he had to know how. Hey, be
the
like
suave
that
or whatever, but yeah.
But like, speaking of that, how you ever did it at work? Have you ever smashed it at work before? Yeah, I'm asking the hard questions here.
That's my answer. I smiled.
That's not an answer.
My answer is. Oh, that's a yes or no question?
Yeah. I ain't tell you go into detail, fool.
I've lived. That's my answer. I've lived.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you respect by not even asking you that question back.
You go ahead and ask me.
You can ask yourself. I ain't asking you.
All right, because the only thing I'm gonna say is
I'm broke as a joke.
In other words, if he had money, he would have bought some cakes at work.
Yeah, whatever you think it is.
I'm broke as a joke.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But I've lived. We'll leave it at that.
And for me,
I'm broke as a joke.
and I'm standing
These
by.
cameras come up. When these cameras cut off, if you ask me that question, boy, yes. I'll leave it at that.
Hey,
I'm broke as a joke.
we just gonna leave it at
Yeah,
that.
we just gonna leave it at that.
So yeah, so
You gotta live while living. I'm gonna say that. You gotta live while living.
all right, now I gotta ask you this, not non-sexual. What was the wildest thing you ever did?
In my whole life, I
Yeah,
can't think.
and got away with it.
Oh, and got away? Shit.
And got away with it. Besides backing up your truck into your uncle truck.
I don't even remember that. The wildest thing I did and got away with. What did I do and got away with?
If it's not incriminating, don't say it. If it's incriminating, don't say it.
No. Hey, what is the wildest thing I done with? Oh. I remember one time I found out I was a side dude as her man was walking in the crib. That's probably it. And that was why I should have peeped I was so focused on the girl, I didn't peep everything. But in retrospect, when I started thinking back about it, I was like, oh yeah, because bro, even when I walked in, I saw shoes. The dude had posters of, them, when you go to the shooting range, he had them all over the walls. And I still,
you was at
and I still walked in just completely ignored. I think she said a lie like them my brother's shoes or something.
Goddamn.
And I was just so focused. I didn't care.
Goddamn well.
Now again, keep in mind, most of these stories I tell is when I was young. Like for the last 8 years of my life, I've been like mature. I don't do a lot of this stuff no more. These are just stories, but no, yeah. Go ahead, press whatever, but you about to press.
No, I wasn't. I was just looking at something.
Okay, but no, yeah, I remember. I guess you know how a girl knows she know her dude. She knew the way that dude car door closed because we was doing what we was doing, and then I heard her car door close, but she's like, "That's my dude." I was like, "What?" She's like, "When his car door closed and make a certain." She just knew the car door closed. She looked out the window. He was, man, what? I was like, wait, what? And then as I was getting dressed and going out the back door, that's when I started looking at everything. I was like, she don't live here long. I don't know. That's when it all clicked differently. And I felt bad because I don't like being a side dude. Every time I'm aware of it, that it get deaded. I don't like being that. Okay, what about you? As a matter of fact, don't even answer that. Have you ever been a side dude?
I haven't, didn't know it.
Yeah, it happens.
I think that happens to every guy.
Men, don't ever get mad at the man who's linking with your lady.
Here's the difference. I was a side dude, didn't know it, and come to find out, I knew the dude.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like
how well did you know him though?
We wasn't tight, but we was, we cool.
Cordial. Yeah, that's the worst, man.
How come you a bitch? Like, I'm looking at her like, really?
Men, never get mad when you find out somebody else linking with your girl. Just in that very moment, she ain't your girl. Just let her go. You can still acquire what you want to acquire from her sexually if we're going to take it there, but that title of your girl is gone and you immediately have to treat her different.
No, I'm glad you brought that up. I got to ask you another question.
Go for
Is any girl really your girl?
To me, yeah, sure.
Think about it for a minute. You can't stop her from doing what she really want to do at the end of the day.
True, but
any girl, is that really your girl?
Are you really her man? That's the way I see it. If I'm exclusive to you, if I tell you, hey, I want to be with you, I'm exclusive to you. Okay, better question. When you first get in a relationship with a girl, do y'all just both assume y'all in a relationship, or do you actually flat out ask her?
Hey, look, I'm a clarity type guy. If one of us going to initiate the relationship, we gonna initiate it like, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get no assumptions, and all of a sudden one party or the other party start doing something that you like, I thought we was in this, but you wasn't clear on that.
That's what
you wasn't clear.
And that's what I'm talking about. Certain people, I've even known people in my past, some of my homeboys be cheating on their girl, but like, they been clearly is your girl because y'all live together, y'all do this, y'all do that. I never asked her to be my girl. I don't know what she thinking. Bruh, get that shit out your head, bruh.
But I got to rewind it for a minute. The reason why I asked that is because I looked at a video of this particular girl. She said, ladies, y'all ever had this feeling like one day y'all can be completely in love with this nigga, everything. All of a sudden the next day you be like, I don't like you no more. And it's nothing that you did. It's just how she felt.
Women are emotional creatures.
Man,
women are
cut that shit
not
out.
Emotional. Women are impulsive. So an impulsive person will do some shit like that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Is any girl really your girl? Because she has to make that choice at the end of the day.
But again, this is me trying to defend them or whatever the fuck I'm trying to do right now. If I say I'm your man, for one, I don't assume I'm no girl man. Every girl I've ever been in a relationship with, we talked. Hey, I would like this. I would, we figure a thing out. Hey, I'm your man. I'm going to be exclusive to you. Then I hear they side. If you say you're going to be a certain way to me, cool. You are my girl from that point on. Now, once I can no longer trust is one of the main things break up a relationship for me. If I can't trust you, you out of there.
That's true. But you heard what she said when I mentioned her? She said he could be the perfect type dude. You can't find nothing wrong with him. That means he didn't do anything wrong. It's based on how she felt.
I feel you, but I get what you're saying, and I can't say you're wrong. It's just your turn, as a lot of people say.
It's not about right and wrong. It's about, what it is.
No, I'm saying, but you saying, is she really your girl or is it your turn type of thing? Is it just like, I would like for her to be mine if I'm all hers.
Okay, now that's fair. Now that's cool because you can want that.
I can want it, but
there's nothing wrong with that.
If time proves you wrong, like as it has in my life and several other people, like, damn, man, I thought it was just us. All right, I see what it is.
And for the audience, don't think for a minute I'm biased against women because I'll call men out on their bullshit too. It's a lot of men out there who would do the same type of fuckery, but I hold men to a higher esteem because if men's supposed to be the leaders, you're supposed to be straight up. Because you can't be, out here saying one thing, confusing the girl mind up, and you over here doing a completely different role.
I respect Bob Marley because he flat out told all them women what it was. This is my wife, but the rest of y'all, that's. I'm sorry, whoever don't know me, that's who I've always been in relationships. I'm very faithful to my spouse, but if my spouse ain't giving me what I want, this is who I am. I'll go straight up to her. Hey, if we ain't doing what we doing by another month go by, I'm just gonna have to I'm not gonna just cheat on you. I'm gonna talk to you and try to acquire it from you. When I don't get it from you, then I'm gonna go out and get it somewhere else. Every time I'm about to go get it somewhere else, I'm gonna try to acquire it from you first. And I'll tell them straight up. And a lot of women don't. Y'all not used to a man like me. I'm very.
See, this is the situation at that. I don't think a man like you is the problem.
No, it's not. It's society.
Because me and you got the same mindset when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
The problem is you got a lot of men. I'm talking to you men out there. A lot of y'all are afraid to tell it like it is, but women don't have that problem for the most part.
Tell her like it. Most girls gonna be rock with you.
No, but most women don't. I mean, let me rephrase that. Most men have a problem with being straight up because they're too scared. They're too pussyfied.
I don't even like giving up my personal life, but less than a month ago, I had a girl want to have a threesome with me. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be brutally honest. This girl wanted to have a threesome with me.
Now, here's the question: with another woman or another man?
No, another woman. Clearly, if it ain't another woman, it's not a threesome. I'm sorry. Let's just clear the shit. It's not a threesome. But she wanted just because I'm me. I don't conform to other people, and she just thought it was the way I'm picking her brain, helping her grow as a individual, got her thinking different. She told her girl about me, and then her girl was so shocked. Her girl was so shocked that I said no because I don't like threesomes. And she was like, "What?" And I can't tell y'all what the conversation was after that, but no, it didn't happen. I'm not a fan of threesomes.
She was ugly. That's what it was. Not.
No.
I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit.
When I get more comfortable with y'all or my life on here, I'll probably tell y'all what concluded. But no threesome. I'm not a fan of that. Well, some women be again when you live in your truth and you know who you are. Like if I was a guy who liked threesome, come on, let's go. But that's just not me. I don't like it.
I mean, different folks, different strokes.
I'm just saying.
I know me personally. When it comes to this particular situation, I had to grow into who I am. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you just got to tell it like how it is. The
moral of my story with the whole threesome thing is when you be who you are, you may be rewarded, or it may be completely terrible. Like who knows? But for me, I've been rewarded for being who I am.
Now, since we on the question of honesty, I saw another video today of another woman who says, "Now, do you think this is necessarily fair?" Is a woman who says, "Yeah, I got another dude who's clapping my cheeks out, smashing," but at the same time, she's looking for a husband. In other words, the guy who's paying for everything. She don't want the guy questioning her on who's she smashing. Do you think that's fair?
Why? It's fair if he wasn't paying for everything. Or no. Again, he doing it because he wants to. Now, if he's paying for everything, but he wants to be exclusive, he want this, he want that, bro, you do. She clearly, it sounds like she's the type of woman who told you what it is.
I mean, yes and no. I'm going to say no because most guys, it sounds like in this situation that he was trying to be a gentleman the whole way by paying for dates. This, that, yes, you shaking your hand.
I'm saying.
Wait, hold on. He was shaking, he was paying and this, that, and the other. She was accepting. But at the same time, he was just playing the role of the guy who's paying for everything, security, while she had somebody on the side clapping her out.
People do that. When people got a roster, you put people in position. You my food, nigga. Mm-hmm. That other dude is the dick, nigga.
But do you think it's fair?
Hey, it's that nigga fault. If he don't want to be in that slot, it's your fault for not acknowledging who she is and where you fit into her life.
And that's why I'm getting that right there.
As soon as you meet a woman or a woman when y'all meet men, look at the way they treat you and look at the time they allot for you and other things and understand who you are to them. Because nigga, who you are to her is the nigga who paid for shit and take her out and keep her occupied and keep her from not being bored. But if you don't want to be in that slot, address it with her. If she ain't trying to change or break you off how you want to be broken off, find you another woman. Flat out, I'm sorry, this is me. Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so thank you, y'all. I wasn't expecting that from y'all. Damn, y'all ain't think y'all agree with me. Shout out to all y'all.
But see, here's another thing with that too. A lot of guys are playing that role and don't even know they're playing that role.
You better open your eyes, bro. Elephants ain't just in the room, they all around you. You better start seeing what the fuck going on. What I always tell people. What do I do? If the writing's on the wall, I say if the writing's on the wall, read the room. Hey. Pretty much two quotes. The writing's on the wall, or if the writing's on the wall, read the room, bitch. Like, come on, look at who they are to you or who you are to them.
But see, here's the funny thing about that. A lot of women who do shit like that think it's not fair to them that the guy don't want to play that role. But see, here's the thing. It's not that you don't like, yeah, you might not like the fact that he said no, but what you don't like it is you thought that he should succumb to your whim because you said so. That's the part right there that's unfair. You see what I'm talking about? Because you're right. He should have absolutely knew better. He should have pull rank on her ass.
Yeah, I mean,
he should have literally said.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I agree, but
see, this is what I'm saying. Like when it comes to him, being a leader, a lot of men out there aren't leaders.
Are not leaders?
No, they're not. They're males. They're not men.
Yeah, I agree.
Because to have a leadership role, it requires some type of sacrifice, which means that if a woman is not going by your program or going by how you set certain boundaries, a lot of men aren't willing to let her go. They're not, because they're too thirsty, too desperate, and the woman sees that. That's why she's treating you the way that she is, because she know you're not going to walk away. Look, they're not stupid. Women are not stupid. I'll never discredit women as saying they're dumb, but they think you are, because it's plenty of times in their mind, say, why don't this dude walk away from me? Why don't he just
want
leave?
what they want. They think they got you. They think they one step away from having you, and then ladies in your mind, you like, nigga, you got a few more yards to go.
Not even that. She made it up in her mind. She's not. Her and this dude ain't gonna do nothing together. It's just he's stupid. He don't have no sense of backbone or of a leadership role to actually get up and get the fuck on.
Sometimes just cut into the women, or women cut into sometimes like
titties ain't big enough. And look, ain't no woman titties big enough, ass big enough, or face pretty enough to have me doing that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
And we supposed to be the nice guys.
Man, bullshit. What is nice? All right, let's go here. What is the definition of nice? What does that mean?
Niggas in critical. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an acronym.
Hey, he tried. What? But what is that nice? What does that really mean? I mean, he's a nice. What does that really mean? A sucker? He's a nice guy. Or maybe he's just a cool guy. Maybe just who he is. He's just cool as hell. But at the same time, there's a difference between who people make it seem as nice, because the nice to a lot of people means weak.
Nice mean niggas emitting cold energy. Emitting starts with an I. Emitting. No. Fuck, I can't think right now. I don't know, man. I'm working on acronyms. Leave me alone.
He tried. We'll get
trying to be nice. Got me a bowl of rice. Yeah.
And some water with some ice. But no, it's just people confuse the word nice with weak, which in a lot of cases
is.
It's
a completely different thing. Don't conflate.
But see, people don't want to call people cool. Like, that's a cool ass dude. Because at least with cool, you got some backbone to you.
Something.
Yeah, you ain't gonna let nobody overshadow your boundaries.
It's a lot of people who just will take more or accept more than the other person. But when it's time to snap or show your other side, the person who went the extra mile, let you get a few extra miles, they even more justify. It's a nigga, as soon as you get 1 inch, he back at you. It's other people, they'll let you get really deep. And then when they come back, it's like a gun cocking or something. It's going to slam back harder because it went all the way back.
But see, when it comes to a woman knows that that's not who you are. That you're not being yourself.
Some people are naturally nice. Like, I like to think I'm a really nice, calm, kind person. Because usually when I sense bullshit from anybody, I'm gone. Now, the women...
But see, that's not nice to a degree of what a lot of people think nice is. Nice means that you're willing to put up with just anything and everything and not go nowhere. That's weakness.
That's why I say when the writing's on the wall, read the room. When you can tell somebody not for you, or they ain't trying to, I ain't gonna say play your game. When you tell they ain't rocking with you, keep it pushing. Unless you just truly saw them as a friend. Because I had one individual a long time ago. I literally just saw her as a friend, and I guess she thought I was trying to acquire some stuff from her. But when she found out, oh, this nigga just want to be my friend. Then something clicked in her head. Oh, I wanted them to see what this wet is all about. But when she found out I wasn't going for it, I think that really messed her up in the head. Because she started, I don't know if, I ain't going to say it's me, but something in her life happened and she started spiraling.
That sometimes happen. Or sometimes you just have a female you're just not sexually attracted to.
Yeah, you just not, but yeah, y'all could kick. And them be some of the best relationships. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to you. Let's go hang out, do this, that. And then it's weird to become like a brother-sister thing, because sometimes the girls I'm not sexually attracted to, when we hang out, I can't just, like, say if I give you a ride to a club and then another dude trying to take you home, I can't do that. If I brought you out, I can't do that. I could take you back home, and then where you go from there, that's on you. But if I grab you, I have to bring you back.
Now let me ask you this. Let's say on a first date or a first meetup with a female. What if you set the plan like, look, we're gonna meet here at this time, It don't even have to be at a certain time. You want her to meet here. Mm-hmm. And it's not nowhere outrageous or out the way. What if she said, no, it'll be better if we meet up here, 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 and here and do this. Would you go for it?
So far, I'm saying yes.
Why is that?
I'm spontaneous at this stage of my life. And it'd be women who know about nice spots. Like, if we go, I like to learn new spots. She might know.
I'm talking about on
shit.
the first meetup.
Yeah, I might have to peep the vibe. If it's a girl I kind of feel on some shady shit or some setup shit, hell no. But if it's like, now the only thing I don't like, a lot of women, y'all pull men closer in quicker than us men do. Like me, a lot of men, when we take women on first 5, 10 hangouts, you're not coming to meet the fellas of the family. It's just a us thing.
And that's why I'm going to say no. Because the thing about it is, I don't know who the hell going to be there.
Yeah.
And on top of that, too, here's the thing. I don't mind compromising when it comes to distance. Now, I get it. You know, maybe you can't do it, whatever. But at the same time, if she set the boundaries, don't get mad at her for setting the boundaries for everything else in a relationship if y'all do take it that far.
If you want to see that as setting boundaries, I don't see it as setting boundaries. I see it as, okay, you want first dibs on the first date. Have you ever had a woman ask you out and pay your way for shit?
But see, I'm not saying that.
Oh,
she didn't say nothing about paying. She said, let's do this, and the other, and didn't say nothing about paying.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's different.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we say about reading the room.
Yeah.
Now, let's say you did agree to that, and she ordered it. Now, I'm going to get to the story after I describe it.
Okay.
She ordered everything on the menu, but remember, she didn't say she was going to pay. She just said, let's meet here. So in her mind, without, telling the other party what it is, who's still expected to pay? Mm-hmm. You are.
I've lived a unique life. I get what you're saying, and it makes sense because I watch so many YouTube videos. I understand people trauma and stories, but
hey, I got a press.
I'm broke as a joke.
In my life, I've literally met women. They ask me out, and then they end up covering everything. Like people don't believe I've lived the life I've lived, bro. I'm
not saying. Look, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about because that was clear discrepancy of what y'all plan on doing.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking on that. That's cool if you know what I mean? I'm all for that. But what I'm saying is, she set the boundaries, but at the same time, you end up still got to.
Let me ask you this.
Fork over the money.
How do you feel, or have you ever been able to convince a woman to go Dutch with you on the first date?
Dutch meaning not paying?
No, Dutch mean you pay your shit, she pay her shit. You pay your way, she pay her way.
That offhand, no.
Bruh. Look.
But then again, when I date, or when I go on a first date, it's never gonna be nothing expensive.
Yeah. I don't either. Yeah.
That's why I've never been in a situation like let's go.
I say this, y'all. This is an experiment, and this is like one of the worst experiments I ever did. Treat everybody like a practice person. I remember I learned the word practice girl from Family Guy many years ago. And
you're just a practice girl.
Yeah, no, but when you put people in the mentality of you don't care about them and just treat them like, yo, I'm just gonna practice. I'm just gonna experiment and practice on you. Like when you put that in your head. Like, just flat out, you just gonna start asking people stuff, and you're gonna be surprised at the responses and reactions you get. It's something about when you put them in a certain place in your head, and then you just blatantly ask it, man, hey, I do want to take you out, but for our first date, let's just go Dutch. You pay your shit, I pay my shit.
Basically, you're not putting them on a pedestal.
Because when you put them on a pedestal in your head where you really want to be with them and all that other stuff,
and you don't even know.
You don't even realize, damn, you getting out of your character. Well, or falling into a character of a beta male, or you just like, hey, man, I don't normally do this shit. But
and here's the crazy part about it. You don't even know that person.
You don't even, that's what I'm saying. So
she don't even know you. Why the hell would she? Duh.
I remember one day I used to be really enamored with this celebrity just because I thought she looked good. I ain't going to say which one. And then one day I was like, she's just a person. She's probably a horrible person when the camera's off. And then in my head, I was like, let me just picture her doing everyday stuff. The very first thought that came to my head was picturing this celebrity I had a huge crush on, taking a number 2.
I had a feeling you was going to say that.
Immediately, you're still attractive, but you're human.
And you know what, low key, that's what women been trying to tell men this whole time.
You're human, yeah.
Women, hey.
A lot of women don't want to get treated like goddesses.
Don't think I don't listen to what y'all really be saying underneath the surface. Yeah, they say that, but you got to peep the action. A lot of women low-key be trying to tell men, I don't know why you pedestalizing me. I'm just a person.
A lot of women don't want the door open. They just want to say women want to be able to have stories to tell their homegirls. In reality, they don't be wanting, yeah, he did this, he did. You just want stories, yeah, we went here, we did.
Because the man pedestalizing the woman.
That's a real word, pedestalizing? It's a real word today, y'all.
It's a real word.
Okay.
And whoever does that to a woman, how successful you are with women, I bet you're not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, you might be successful in some ways versus others. I'm talking about in a genuine connection. Are you successful with them? Like, trust me.
They might be coming out that money.
My dark times was some 2 or 3 years I was running mad experiments, and I got crazy good results. But it was happy times, but it was also dark times because it was not me, and a lot of that carried on into now that I'm out of it. Like dark man.
I'm not even gonna ask you.
Dark time, man. Right, all experiments. For like 2-3 years.
Eventually we're gonna have to start some type of Patreon where he get these private talks. You'll have to go over there and hear those stories.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell him.
Hey, we'll talk about that. But since we're on this subject, it's a story that just came out. It went viral. This girl, she was going on this date with I believe to be an older gentleman. And I'm not sure if the guy was hounding her to go on a date with her, but anyway, I guess they was going on a date to have drinks at first. But then she ended up ordering a whole bunch of food. I wish you could have saw it because it was like this whole table full of food. So I guess the guy was making comments to her, talking about, damn, that's a lot of food. Or, you know what I mean? Is that all for you? Little side comments about the food. So what he did was later on during her meal, because he was just there with his drink in his hand, he put $100 down and said, I'm getting ready to go, and left her there.
So your question is, would you have even put the 100 down, or what are you?
My question is, 2 questions. Have you been in that situation before, or who was wrong in that situation?
I've been in a similar situation. I can't get the details, but I went to Starters on Woodward. Shout out to Starters on Woodward.
I'm broke as a joke.
And this girl straight up, she said it, sitting across from me, she said, oh, I'm about to order the most expensive thing on the menu. Then I said something, and she ended up not ordering the most expensive thing on the menu. We gonna leave it at that.
I know what you said, but I'm not gonna say it. Y'all, y'all figure out what he's talking about.
And that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
He never told me the story once, but I know exactly what he said. We'll have this conversation off air. But yeah, I know what you said. So, who was in the wrong in that situation?
In my situation?
No.
Or in the one you talked about? Both parties, because just like in the situation I said with the Starters, what kind of energy am I emitting where you think I'm that type of nigga? Mm-hmm. Same with old dude. She clearly see you as a baller, or he got money, or some women just want to test you and see what his pocket's like, what this like, what that's like. So it's something you're doing or emitting or carrying yourself that makes her perceive you like that. But then you gotta, she wrong too. What was all that food for her?
Yeah.
And was she going to be able to eat it in one sitting?
By the way, I left this part out of the story. I guess she didn't have a lot of time to meet with the guy because I think she said she was meeting with a friend afterwards.
Hell no, that food was for her and the friend afterwards.
Okay. We
I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I don't get
okay,
she don't rock with you, player. Like, again, player. If I was you in that situation, that's when you cut into her. Say something real, like, hey, look, I don't mind covering this whole table, but before you and your friend pull up, we about to get this. It's just certain things like
there you go. You fucking should.
I personally, I'm not a bad person anymore.
Man, quit trying to justify with the man.
I know, bro. I'm saying, bro, the old me.
The thing about him, he like to justify. No, it's not about.
It's not justification.
Come on, man.
What about you? What'd you have done?
Well, for one, I gotta peep the signs before we even go on this damn date. Because if she would have told me that she meeting with somebody after the date, I wouldn't have went, because what you're doing right now, you're rushing the situation.
Yeah, you're rushing, and I wouldn't
have started with this girl, and I believe she told me that this guy was pressuring her for a while to go on the date. I would have quit talking to her a long time ago because
don't hassle nobody, man. If they ain't rocking with you, they ain't rocking with you.
All this whole applying pressure energy, look, that ain't nothing but kissing somebody's ass, whether you're a male or female. Because if you talking about somebody applying pressure to you and you ain't replying the same type of pressure back, you ain't doing nothing but looking for me to put you on a pedestal, and that ain't happening. So why the hell would I even plan a day with you when you don't respect me enough to, you feel me?
Yeah, to allow me to possibly have the rest of the evening.
I wouldn't have went on the date. I wouldn't have never invited her ass on the damn date.
I don't like rush dates.
No, because what you're doing is, you in other words, it's like in her mindset, she's doing me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to happen. Do the fuck you, hey.
You don't direct nothing in here.
That's perfect.
The fuck? You got to get the fuck out of here. That's the way I look at it. And that's what I'm talking about as you got to have a leadership mindset. A leader's not going to just go for anything.
Yeah. But maybe she had the leadership mindset. Maybe she's a busy person. Like, yo, I got 2 hours for you.
And that's cool. But what I'm saying is, if you that busy, then we going to have to plan something that we're both not busy. It could be a week. It could be a month out from now. Oh, well. But one thing you're not going to do, if I'm paying, and, and I'm setting everything up, because setting shit up nowadays ain't easy. Especially when it comes to dates, because it's a lot of people that's not into the same thing you're into. Not saying that, you know what I mean? I'm willing to compromise, but I'm not about to just go all out.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me I'm going to sit right here, go damn near above and beyond for your benefit, and I'm not really having fun. I'm just doing this shit so I can hopefully clap cheeks.
Ladies, are we right in our thoughts, or are we wrong?
I don't think, well, look, we wrong on the way we direct ourselves when it comes to certain situations. I would say that, but at the same time, like you said, if you're not honest and upfront about what the intent is, then how you gonna get mad at her?
But some women don't want to hear a nigga say on the first 1 or 2 dates, I see the rest of my life with you. They go, damn, nigga, hold up, nigga.
Don't even know her.
But women do the same thing. I can see myself married. Like, move slow. Like, sometimes that's why those surprise relationships be the best. It just be a girl or a guy y'all be around for a minute. Then next thing you know, y'all dating. Like, damn, how did this even happen? And then it's a slow build up. Like, man, when you start to move like a turtle and not a rabbit, some things in life are just better.
Now, I would call women out for this. Let's say you online, you inboxing her. She asks you, what are you looking for?
I hate that question.
I hate that. Women, quit asking that. I'm for real. Quit asking men that, because for one, fuck all that.
Next time a girl say, what am I looking for? I'm going to be like, my wallet, bitch, you was here last night.
Hey, tell her this.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Because here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, or a good 10 and a half times, that's more. 11, 12 times out of 10, we wanted to see what that ass like.
Now, a suave answer to what are you looking for would be like, I ain't looking for nothing. I found it.
That could be what it is. But
it's so many ways you can answer a question.
I would pull that like, hey, you could be like, hey, I'm looking for my wife. Yeah. Maybe I found it. Same thing what you said, but a different twist. But the thing about the situation is, if we being brutally honest here, you look at the smash. That's really what it is. That's called
in certain ages and mentalities, yes. For me, again, I'm not the average dude. For me, no, for real. It's like, I don't really talk to people online, but if I did, I don't know. I'm just different, y'all.
And really, I think I'm not going to say a disingenuous question, but I think that's a crazy-ass question to ask somebody you don't even know, especially on an app.
But most of the time, the bio should say what they looking for, what their intentions are, depending on how people set up their bios. Sometimes you can just read a person's bio and you can just know what they about. You know if you can cut into them, if like a real, let's be honest, a real guy who's chasing wet for women, you're going to sit back and analyze each and every girl. If you go onto Tagged or Tinder or whatever, any of these apps, Hinge, every girl you want to have sex with, if we're going to be brutally honest, you're going to see their profile, you're going to analyze it, study it. I'm going to approach her like this. I'm going to approach that one like this. This one, I'm going to hurdle her. That one, and you're going to get them all. I guarantee you. Any dude who sit back and study, tacticians are some of the best killers in war. And this shit ain't nothing but war. Me acquiring your wet spot, your muffin, whatever the hell you want to word it at, is war. It's a goal I'm trying to achieve. When you in that mentality.
Words that get you in the door. Yeah. But at the same time, that vibe really going to make sure you walk through it. Right. And that vibe right there, hey, if the vibe is right, this is why one of the reasons why I say, I'll tell you this now, and I don't like to have long conversations over a dating app. Mm-hmm. My main goal is to get you off the app so we can set something up. That's the main goal, because being on the app is only one part of the situation, because you're not going to build any connection through there.
And players, just to get better at getting these women, they like to be able to not pinpoint you. Like, if you just got a bunch of pictures of you with comic books and action figures, I know what type of guy he is. But if you got a picture of you on a horse, then you sitting playing chess, and you with a comic book, they gonna be like, damn, what kind of guy is that's gonna make them intrigued in their mind. It's gonna spark something. But y'all gotta know how to play the game. That's why I don't be on social media. I mastered that shit.
Hey, just to be clear, I just wanted to, so you saying when guys have too many pictures, then with comic books, they're not.
No, I'm just saying if a guy got too many pictures of the same subject matter, a woman gonna be like, oh, I know what type of guy he is. I know how to deal with him. I've been with his type. Or maybe I don't want to be with his type.
Because I was getting ready to say the comic book guys it's coming up now.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if it's a guy, say if you only allowed to put 10 pictures on a profile, but all your 10 pictures is you posing with fucking Ninja Turtles.
You become oversaturated.
She gonna be like, I know who you are and what you about. But if you a guy, damn, this nigga got doing magic in this one. This nigga on a horse over here, he's scuba diving, and this one he's hanging. Like she gonna be like,
in other words,
is he and what is he about?
You don't have a variety of different types.
Yeah, you gonna start living rent free in their head, and then you're gonna be able to live rent free in their legs. I'm sorry, let's be brutally honest. Sometimes we got to cut the cheese.
Let me ask you this. Let me
move my cheese.
let me flip the coin. What if you see a girl that have nothing but showing her cheeks on a date now?
I know how to approach that, but it's different. How would you approach that?
I ask you. How would you do that?
You didn't just ask me. You just said, what if? Now I'm directly asking you.
Now, how would you do that?
So how would you do that?
For one, I wouldn't even talk about her cheeks, for one.
Oh, yeah. You don't never.
Yeah, I wouldn't make this about cheeks because I'm pretty sure she got thousands of messages in her inbox about, you know what I mean?
Unless you that deal to her. Unless you like, maybe you could just come up like, dang, you looking. I know. Giggle.
Like I said, it all goes by, you know.
Even if you
even if it's about that, but if you got something on, if she got something on her particular profile that has some type of meaning to it, like she said, I like reading Harry Potter books. Just so happily she say that. You want to take that angle.
Now again, if a girl got something on her profile, something about I like.
Wait a minute, you didn't even ask my dad. How would you approach it?
If a girl got her cheeks out,
yeah.
Like you said, I'm definitely not even gonna mention the cheeks. I'm not even gonna. Even if, like, say it's a girl with her cleavage out and breasts, if she ever even somehow get on topic, I'm not a breast man, but I find you to be beautiful. No, I wouldn't do that.
Actually, but not to cut you off, beside her smile, because I would have, if you got a nice smile as a lady, I would say that first. But I wouldn't even say anything physical, for one. I would say something.
Mental.
Yeah, like I like the way you carry yourself, or you seem like you know, I don't know, something intellectual, you know what I mean?
That's what you do. If they showing off the physical, you aim for the mental. Are we
talking too much?
We are, because we exposing game, but some people got to read in between the lines, though. Some people really ain't going to never figure it out. You could tell a nigga 2 + 2 is 4. He gonna be like, no, I got it. Because it's not.
No, I was going to say non-sexually. The thing I like about a woman is the way she ensemble her clothes. I'm a big fan of color. And how a woman could pull off, if she could pull off
ensembles her clothes.
Yeah, like the other day I saw an older woman. Mm-hmm. She had on like a color, not like an everyday color like black or blue or nothing like that. She had on like a turquoise color. It was loud, it was bright, but the way she ensembled it, I had to give her a compliment on that. I mean, she looked attractive, not sexually attractive, but attractive to, like she had good energy. Mm-hmm. Another one is smell. If a woman smells very good.
Oh, yeah, them smells.
Sometimes
it smells because they try to cover up that funky monkey. That funky monkey.
That funky monkey. That funky monkey.
Man, that's something I want to say right now. I ain't gonna say it. But,
Wait, what's up?
Nah.
Quit doing that, man.
I'll tell you that off air, but.
Damn, why would you do that? People who do shit like that, man.
I can't help it, bro. Like, because I don't want people to perceive me or us wrong, so I really can't say that.
Quit doing that, man.
Maybe I'll just stop addressing it. But, man, you ready for the bucket pool? Damn, nigga.
Come on, let's go.
Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy us talking about relations for the past 30 minutes. A topic I don't want to be one of them podcasts bash your women. I never want to be on one of them type of things.
We're not bashing.
Shout out to y'all. I mean, we're not bashing y'all, but some of you dumbass viewers gonna view it like that.
Well, if they view it like that, in that case,
if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch,
and stay out. So, ready to pull?
Yeah.
All right, let's play the music.
What color y'all want me to pull, y'all? Or shade?
You picked yours?
No, I didn't pick mine. You had me pick this up.
All right, let's go.
We picking brains, we picking colors, we picking names, something about an exchange to the membrane. Oh no.
Loose change at the range.
It says, what exotic pet would you like to have? I feel like we did this before.
We did do that.
We did do that. Some people put in the maybe more than one person asked the same question.
Now, why they? No,
What exotic pet would you have?
I'm gonna read mine while you pick yours. What topping don't belong on a pizza? That's easy. Pineapple.
Don't belong on the pizza?
Yeah, pineapple. I'm sorry
what?
for all the pineapple. I can't do pineapple on pizza.
I've tried it, years ago.
No pineapple. I'm sorry. No bueno.
I've never had anchovies on the pizza.
That too.
I've never had it, so I can't say. But what I have had was pineapples, and I didn't agree. It didn't go on the pizza. You know what I did one day with this girl? I doubt she'll watch this. One day she was like, I always want to make a pizza with strawberries on it. And we did that. That was like our third or fourth date. She came to my crib, and we made a homemade pizza with strawberries on it, and that shit was fucking nasty. No, it was nasty. It was nasty. 'Cause we was smart though, because at first we was about to put strawberries. Go ahead. That shit was nasty. But no, because at first we was about to put strawberries on the whole pizza. Then out of the blue, I can't remember. I think it's her idea or my idea. It's like, wait, let's just do half in case if it's not good. Yeah, put it on half. That shit was horrible. Like, ugh. I still remember that taste. That was not it.
What are just strawberry cheese and that's it?
I can't remember. I know it had pepperonis or some type of protein. But yeah, it was strawberries on it.
I remember this girl introduced me to pickles and Flame Hot Cheetos.
I don't understand are you crushing up the hot Cheetos over?
No, it's like I guess you eat the pickles and hot Cheetos together. Every time you take a bite of this, you take a bite of the other one. That was not.
Damn, what is that? That's like a vinegar type of taste, though.
To me, I didn't like it.
Damn, that might honestly be. I would have to try it.
I couldn't get down with that shit.
Well, I don't eat hot Cheetos no more, but because they got milk in it, and I don't really rock with dairy. I'm gonna go with my question. I don't consume dairy products, although.
What?
Answer your question, man. I ain't even about to go into it with you.
In what environment do you feel out of place?
Good question.
In what environments do you feel out of place?
At the bar, for me. Because anybody knows me knows I don't drink alcohol. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm around a bunch of buzzed-ass people, I feel out of place.
I feel out of place in them fucking pyramid schemes. Yeah, everybody invites you to your house for a pyramid scheme meeting? Oh, God.
We talked about this before.
I feel out of place in a lot of places because I don't really like attention, believe it or not. Anytime it's too much people, I'm comfortable. But if the attention's on me, I'm uncomfortable. I don't like attention. It's a bunch of stuff I don't like. But I'm starting to just ignore it. Like, it ain't going to never die. I'm just going to have to ignore it. Okay, the attention's on me. Ignore it and keep being me. But out of place. Yeah, or even around a lot of women. If it's like a whole room of all women and I'm the only man, I don't feel comfortable in moments like that. Even if it's only like 3 men and 20 women, I don't feel comfortable.
I can agree to that to a degree. That depends. Like if they on that catty shit, I got to get out.
Catty? What do you mean by that?
Like they start gossiping.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, or that. I don't even like being around gossipers. Even the type of people I don't like being around. Or even, it's a weird environment. I don't really feel out of place in this environment, but it's an environment like, God damn. Like, you ever be in a room full of super smart people and you be trying to keep up, but it's like, that I don't feel out of place, but it's like, man, I'm trying to absorb it all, but y'all is just going crazy on me.
I'll give you another one. When your homeboy and his girl have an argument, you just right there.
I don't feel out of place, but you just reminded me. If I'm like a third wheel or a fifth wheel, I feel out of place. And usually in those situations, don't surprise me. Man, come over here. I get in there, it's you and your girl and me, or you and you and your girl and a couple and me. Like, why would you invite me to this? I just want you to get out, man, bro. I could get out on my, like, I don't do that. Especially, I don't even like it when people try to set me up in relationships. I enjoy being single. People are always trying to set me up in relationships. I don't.
My question is why?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I know my homeboy. He just recently told me less than a year ago. He was like, bro, me and you, we ain't never hung out and did no couple stuff with me and my girl. I was like, bro, just invite me. I'll get one of the girls I'm talking to. We'll pull up. He's like, no, man, but my girl gonna be in a sense that it ain't no girl you really taking serious. And I was like, well, when I get one I'm taking serious, hit me.
Why does she care?
That's what, I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know. I remember that. He randomly called me up one day like, bruh, I want to invite you to this thing, but you don't got no girl. Nigga, what?
You know what it remind? You know what it kind of sound like?
What?
That he think about getting married.
If you knew what I knew.
Well, we're gonna leave that part alone because this is what I have seen before. If a guy plan on marrying his girl, I guess
really get buddy.
Get buddy, and on top of that too, the woman that he's involved with may not like your friend. You know what I mean? May not like the friend that you.
Hey, I'm on the podcast. I'll call you back. I love you. I'll call you back.
Shout out to Mama.
Shout out, Mom. Even though you said you ain't gonna watch the podcast no more.
Damn, you ain't gotta say all that.
Nah, I gotta say this. My mom don't agree with some of the stuff I've been saying on this podcast, y'all. That's why I'm trying to dial it back. She said she ain't gonna support it no more.
Shout out to Mama.
I love you though.
We still love you, Mom.
We still gonna play spades. I love you.
We still love all and shout out to all my family members who watch this show.
Shout out to all my family members also who watch this show, and y'all said y'all just still watch the show. Y'all still treat me the same. I'm starting. You ever notice people treat you different based on what you do or who you become?
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice some things change. Most people change for the better.
In a good way or a bad way?
Most of it is good, but one or two people, that nigga really doing it.
Oh, I get that all the time. Even on my YouTube channel, Adrian AKD, go subscribe. A lot of people thought that, what the hell do you think is starting a YouTube channel, man?
Yeah. I remember this past summer when I went, because I usually don't go on vacations at all. I had a whole boy, he was saying stuff but under his breath. And then one day I was like, yeah, I'm about to go on a cruise. Man, you ain't gonna go on a cruise. You don't never do nothing. And then when I went, he was like, wait, you actually got bread to do stuff like that? And then, I'm sorry, when I went to the DR. And then I followed up the DR with like a month later, went on a cruise. He's like, wait, you really be out? I'm like, yeah, I just haven't been on a vacation. That don't mean I can't afford to go. So now I start seeing the switch up like, oh, because meanwhile, all you do is smoke and drink and be in the hood. I'm out actually, enjoying and seeing the world. And I can see the disgruntledness switch up. Still, shout out to you, bro. We still boys. I'm not mad at you. It's just
that's a bit of a loser mindset if you ask me.
It is that's
a loser.
Support me.
No, you got some people that it's not that they don't want you to do good. They just don't want you to do better than them.
Yeah, and I don't compete with people. If anybody want to compete with me, I'll let you win the race because I'm not in it for your self gratification and none of that. You ever be around somebody and they want you under their thumb?
Yeah,
they want to belittle you
all the time. I mean, I just made a video coming out Sunday about people who always want to criticize you about little things. They'll forget all the good things you did right, but let it be that one thing that you got wrong.
Again, y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Now you gonna like what you see. Even with this, I told you before, there's a lot of people hate on me for this. Like, damn.
We don't do nothing. We don't bother y'all. We just try to. This is entertainment. Is free. As long as you can pay your phone bill, you gonna get this for free.
Or go to a Wi-Fi. Get some free Wi-Fi. Go to Starbucks.
Go to a library. You got when the last time you had a library card and went to a library?
Y'all got the resource. Y'all just don't want to put it in certain places because y'all haters or y'all don't see the value in it.
I've never had a hater in my life, and if so, y'all doing a horrible job because I don't even know y'all exist. Y'all doing a horrible job. I feel like a hater is like a bully. You got to make it obvious.
A hater is just a miserable person.
Yeah, man, shout out to hater. If I have a hater, definitely shout out to you because you doing a horrible job to the point I'm happy.
Here's the thing. They're not going to tell you they're hating on you.
You should be like, I'm going to get up close on them and make them know I don't rock with them. All right.
And by the way, to all the haters who watch this show, welcome. We love to have you. Hate all you like.
To all the haters with the gators, the ones they call players, the ones with the lifesavers.
You know the funny thing about haters?
What?
Haters, they will hate on you and don't have a reason to hate. They'll disagree with you without having a reason to disagree with you.
Gotta have a reason, y'all.
No, they don't. I mean, look at the election. You had a lot of people hating on the other side and not even having a reason on why you don't like it.
Oh, check out our shorts, y'all. We be dropping some fire shorts. I just dropped a short about what he's pretty much talking about. We just dropped a short about what he's just talking about Trump and Kamala. Like, y'all both was saying who y'all want to vote for, but other than Trump's a racist or Kamala's not black, y'all didn't know no real reasons beyond them two reasons. That's y'all being a hater. Find out real reasons. A lot of people who y'all hate in life, y'all really supposed to be their best friend, but y'all ain't took the time to actually get to know them. Just somebody who you don't really like or have a grudge with, just invite them out, hang out with them, chill with them, if they even got time for you. And you're going to be like, man, this is one of the coolest people in the world. Mm-hmm. Just try, experiment. I'm telling y'all, go. I call it darkness. My 2-3 years of darkness, I'm probably always going to refer to. That's when I was experimenting, trying out things, adapting, throwing myself in environments I was uncomfortable with. My 2 or 3 years of darkness, it wasn't all just actual darkness from y'all perspective. It was undefined. It's an abyss. You don't know what's in there. But yeah, just try things. You don't know who will be a better friend than the current friends you got.
And also to a lot of people who have a face, unwelcoming face, just say hello to them today.
An unwelcoming face?
Like, some people that got that scowl on their face for no reason.
The resting bitch face, they say?
Whatever they call it. I hate that fucking term. But just say hi to them. You'll be surprised what a hello would open up doors for that person. Say hi. Because you don't know what that person going through.
Shit.
Yeah, just say hello. How are you?
And sometimes the way they say hi back, you be like, oh, shoot, you cut like that, girl?
Yeah,
sometimes.
You won't know until you say hi.
Yeah, you won't know.
So say hello to a person.
And also, sex is not everything. Y'all people got to get that out of y'all head. It's really not.
Because there is some trash-ass sex out there. Man, I'll tell you that.
I'm just saying, like, it's not everything. Like, it's more to do in life than where I'm going to get this next nut from.
And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Some of the most attractive women don't have the best sex.
Who's that, George? Damn, ooh, I just thought of a battle rap bar. Ooh.
You might want to write that down.
I'm about to.
I would love to hear what it is. But of course, he's not going to say it on there. Because he don't want you out there stealing it from him. Because there are a lot of thieves out there. But let me ask you this. Since you writing that down about battle rapping. Who's your favorite battle rapper?
I got several. Daylight, Tay-Rock, Hollow Don, JC, Ill Will, pretty much almost everybody from Pontiac. Calico, your style is mad interesting, dog. I still haven't. I'm gonna say Calico, but bro, you are an interesting guy lyrically. I don't know how to describe Calico's style, bro. Like most styles I hear once or twice, I'll be like, okay, I know the full capability of it, but it's something about you, Calico. Like you just like that. It's something about Calico. I still haven't. Oh, I like Enes, Philly Swain, several, bro. I'm a battle rap head. It's several, even locally. Knowledge, you straight. Trait, you straight. Oh, damn, what's Hostile? Locally, I like Hostile a lot, bro. Nova, you interesting. Skullcraft Barbosa. You're actually Skullcraft Barbosa, yeah.
I've never heard these people before.
Man, bro, I'm into battle rap. Trying to think who else. It's several others. Of course, Marvel and the question. I like default people. So you too, Swan. Like I don't remember you. Yeah, I'm really into battle rap. The whole Fresh Coast. No Can Do, Satire, Dumbfounded, Franco. Man, bro, I'm into that shit, bro. Y'all talk me. If y'all want to talk battle rap, we could talk battle rap. But that's just, yeah, we're going to need probably more people on the panel.
We got anything else you want to talk about?
Man, go ahead, put one more question, bro. Damn, you made me forget that battle rap bar. You asked me that battle rap question.
Something. You trying to do another question?
I say you can. For the culture.
Are you going to pull another question too?
I can. I just thought, yeah, okay, I'll pull one too. Okay, you first though.
What? Man, write your damn bar. Hold on, wait a minute.
No, I just wrote the gist of the bar because I know I can word it better when I'm done. It's not worded good. That's just like the skeleton of it.
Have you ever had a cheapskate moment? If so, what was it?
Cheapskate moment.
You know when you have the money to pay for it, but you just didn't pay for it because you rather keep the money?
A cheapskate moment. Man, I've never been a couponer, bro, but have I had a cheapskate moment? I'm going to say no, but I'm pretty sure I have. Give me a minute. Oh, yeah. This is years ago, so statute of limitation up. One time I was at a store, it was Media Play. You remember that? That's how long ago it was.
You take it back with that one.
I walked in the store and I swapped out the bar. It was a video game for $12, then another one for $20. And I had like $30 on me. I just didn't feel like, so I swapped the bar.
So you were stealthy.
I was a child. And honestly, when I got to the front, he was like, man, this barcode is this not the game for the barcode? So I went back and I just bought it. But yeah, I tried it. I definitely tried it. That was my one and only time. But yeah, that's my cheapskate moment.
Shit, I had one today.
What was yours?
I was buying some tea, some green tea, and they had a sale, and I had no reason not to do it. It was a buy one get one half off, and I ain't buy it, not necessarily because I didn't have the money, because I think I didn't need it. You know what I mean? And it was the tea was like $3. Half off of that would have been $1.50. So I kind of cheaped my way out of not buying the second one. I psyched myself out.
Could have just had both, man.
I could have, but me being a cheapskate.
Them buy two get one free or buy one get one free deals they do make people buy more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And on top of that too, I was rationalizing myself. That was another way of getting over on me.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the mindset I had. But like I said, I only got one bottle of green tea.
I haven't had a cheapskate moment in many years. I'm telling y'all, I've lived, I've grown, I've matured, I made mistakes, I made corrections. That's just my life. I'm at a place in my life where from here on out, I should be the best version of myself for the society and the people in it. Man, thank you, man. You guys are so friendly. Thank you. Shout out to you and you. Thank y'all. All right, I'm gonna read off my question. Have you ever given someone a good reason to hate you? Shit, I kind of want to throw this back in the bucket. That's a good question. Have you ever given someone a good reason to hate you? Damn, I do remember. I remember specifically something just popped up, but let me give another one. A good reason to hate me.
I have.
I'm just gonna say yes. I ain't even gonna go into details. Can I just leave it at yes?
No, man, you can't just be doing that.
Okay, let me hear yours while I think.
No, bro.
Well, I'm gonna hear yours while I think.
No, because you can't do that, man. You're already in the middle of.
All I said was I want to hear yours.
Why you want to hear mine? Go ahead, answer it.
I can't think of one right now. That's why I want to hear yours while I'm still thinking of one.
Anyway,
is that wrong to do?
I was in middle school, and I just happened to overhear somebody saying something private, and I'm fucking around and said it publicly because I didn't care. Then that person hated me. All the way to the 8th grade.
For being truthful.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So that's mine.
For me, honestly, one that recently kind of happened was as this I don't know, when this election was coming up, a lot of black people just kept saying, I hate that Trump guy. And an old woman said that to me at a Uptown Barbecue. Y'all know where that is if you're in Detroit, 8 Mile in Livernois. And me and her got in a real conversation. And I said, what's his policies? I'm asking her direct question. Oh, he racist. Okay. What's his policies though? Or like, what do you hate about him? Oh, 2025 plan. Okay. What's in the plan? She only was regurgitating shit she heard. She didn't know nothing for real. And when she seen I'm there asking her real questions, it's like you being faced with truth. And she got so mad that even when I switched topics, like, how was your day? She didn't even want to talk to me no more. So me challenging her belief, I guess, made her truly hate me. But I know I got other reasons.
That's a dumb reason to hate somebody.
But it's like you going against somebody's religion or somebody's belief is.
Like I said, the left is a cult. That's why I stick by that.
She was justified in her reaction because that's what anybody would do when you challenge their beliefs. But to me, that's a justified reason. And I did. As soon as I read off this question, one popped in my mind from like 5th grade. I don't know why 5th grade been coming up all day today, but I'm gonna throw this question back in, and if I ever pull it again, I'll answer it for 5th grade. Is that cool if I put it back in?
No, you gotta answer it, bro.
Okay, then I ain't gonna do the 5th grade one. Okay, somebody who honestly,
because I literally said mine.
That wasn't that bad.
No, but I still said it.
It wasn't that bad.
No, I still didn't say. I still said it.
And I still just said one of mine.
That was the only one.
That's several. I got several. If I answer that, giving somebody a genuine reason to hate me, what's that? How did I?
I mean, even though the lady
have you ever given someone?
But how do you know she hated you? She probably just wouldn't have been mad at you.
She wouldn't even talk to me the rest of the time. There's
a lot of people don't talk to you that be mad at you. You know what I mean? She hates you.
Yeah, that's true. Define hate. Who really hate me? Man, I don't know because y'all don't make it obvious if y'all hate me, and I don't know if I've given anybody. Oh, Damn, I forgot about this. Many years ago, downtown, this guy asked me for directions, I guess for a job interview or some shit. And I gave him what I assumed was the right directions.
I knew he was going to say some shit like that.
I gave him what I assumed was the right directions. And I seen him like a week later. He's like, man, that was the wrong directions, but I ended up being late and I didn't get the job.
Hey, you saw him a week later.
My fault, yeah. I ran into this nigga like that summer like 5-7 times.
That's crazy.
And then every time after that, he kept just scolding me.
Why you keep running to this guy?
It was just, I worked downtown back then. It wasn't intentional.
And you just keep seeing the guy.
I just kept seeing that nigga for like a whole summer,
So
like
he
5-7 times. The first two.
So he just made his personal business to find you.
Because this was like back when I first was like, this when I was like 19. Like cell phones was a thing, but not everybody had one. You remember that?
I remember that. Flip phone.
Cell phones was a thing, but just everybody didn't have one. Like fuck it. But now everybody got one. But
No, he made it. His new job was to find you and just look at you crazy on that day.
nigga was just, and I kept seeing this dude. And I'm like, bruh.
He knew what
you ever just see somebody and you just roll your eyes and drop your shoulder. It's like, God.
And he just kept looking.
Yeah, he just kept, bro. We just kept running into each other. I'm like,
At 7:02 today,
I felt bad. I was wrong. But again, I sent you in what I thought was the right direction. It's not like our purpose. I don't want you to get no job. You go that way. Like, no, I really thought I was guiding you correctly.
At 10:25 today, I'm gonna walk past him and give him the middle finger.
It was bad. Shout out to that dude though. You didn't need that job. You was better than that job, whatever the fuck it was.
You didn't know that? He probably really did it. He probably was last $10.
Really did, yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
You know, if they wanted to hire you, they would have hired you. They wouldn't have took no excuses. But if a job wants you there, want there.
How come you could just didn't tell him you didn't know?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. But I really thought it was the right direction. I forgot what he was asking to go to.
It happens.
Penobscot building, one of them buildings downtown. And I really thought I was guiding them in the right direction. Sorry to you, bro. You ain't gonna watch this. You better not watch this. No, watch this, bro.
Watch it. He gonna find you again and start looking at you.
Well, hey, at least now you hear me out. It wasn't all in. I'm sure he knew, but back then he was still so in the anger. When you sit back and see stuff in retrospect, that's the word I was looking for.
Hey, you ever seen somebody so mad at you when he walk past, looking at you? He just walk past, looking at you. All of a sudden, you run into something. Like, doom.
Nah. If that did happen, it would probably excite me though.
I'm just saying.
Haters, man. When haters get hurt, it's a good feeling.
Instant karma. Instant karma.
I love haters though. I love all people.
I told you, haters are welcome here. We don't have a problem against haters.
Yeah, bring the hate.
Bring the hate, motherfucker. Just as long as you here.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
And don't forget
You don't direct nothing in here.
that part.
I gotta do the faces when you get to what.
Anyway, you guys, anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing else I want to talk about. Shout out to all our viewers. Shout out to all the guests we have had and the guests that we are going to have on the show. Shout out to us for trying to be consistent. I don't know. Live long and prosper, y'all.
Well, all right. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's following us on the gram, TikTok, X, and who's watching our YouTube shorts. Please continue to watch. And also, too, don't forget, we're going to have mad guests up in here. Just good conversation, good vibe, laughing, joking, getting serious, all that other good stuff. So please stay tuned because bigger and better things are to come on this channel. So until next time, I'm your boy, Adrian AKD. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
And I'm Stubbs. And if you want to be a guest on the show, peace.